Hello, this is Hope Roski with Central Valley Talk, Business, Arts, and Events. And today I am here with Roger Slingerman. Roger, welcome to the show.
Well, thanks, Hope.
It's
Nice to meet you.
It's great to meet you too. So good to have you here. You're with UCP Plus. Can you tell the viewers a little bit about UCP Plus?
I can. We're in a program for persons with disabilities. We have an adult and a children's program. UCP Plus is new to us. We added the plus because it represents all the different disabilities, intellectual and developmental disabilities that we provide services for, not just cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy is less than 10% of our population, and it was a time for a refresh. It's time to let people know what we do, and we've been around 71 years. We're established in 1954, and I am the luckiest guy in town because I love what I do, and we're getting ready for a remodel, which we're doing, and a rebrand of our name, and just in a great opportunity for us moving forward.
Well, speaking of which, to make this remodel happen, it's going to need funding, and you are hosting a wonderful sip and see coming up, and that will be next week on Thursday. And if we could bring that flyer up, I think that our viewers would really be interested in knowing more about this particular event, because there's going to be music, there's going to be wine flowing, there's going to be a silent auction. It's a sip and see. So can you tell the viewers a little bit more?
Yeah, I can. So when we decided to do this event, it's in the middle of our construction project. So if you do come to the event, make sure you're comfortable. But it's a renovation project for persons with disabilities. So we had a lot of different changes and adjustments to make to the facility. We have larger doors. We call it ADA Plus. So what we want to do is we want people to come and see it, because it is a wow factor. I can't explain it, how much is going on under our roofs in our area. It's a 38,000 square foot facility. We've made changes to it. There'll be 13 changing rooms in there, which we provide a lot of basic care for persons with disabilities throughout the year. So it gives us better space to be able to do that. We'll have an inside multi-purpose area that'll sit like 300 for events and things outside of our day program, as well as we'll have an outside area as well. So our goal is not only to utilize it for persons with disabilities, but on the evenings and weekends, that we want the community to come see what our students do, interact with our students in our program, and interact with people with disabilities. So we got a lot planned, we got a lot more to do, and really it's an exciting time for us, and the sip and see is a way for people to come see the wow factor.
I think that's so important for people to see, where's my money going, and they can come out dressed comfortably. They might need one of these to wear.
Absolutely.
Right? It's a hard hat.
Absolutely.
But yes, I think this, what time does it start next week?
It's Thursday, June 5th from 5 to 8 p.m. The DJ will play the whole time. We'll have a band, the Morenos. They'll be playing from 6 to 7 o'clock. It'll be heavy hors d'oeuvres with some pork sliders and tri-tip and wine and beer and a signature drink that'll recognize our unlocking potential. Because our theme is you hold the key to the success of our program, and you hold the key to giving people with disabilities a greater life. So we also have opportunities for people to become part of our Founders Club. Also, maybe even put a name on one of our rooms. And eventually, we're also going to have a Key Holders Club, because it is the key to our success is the donations and the support we get from the community.
That's fabulous. And the cost per ticket is $125.
$125, or a table of 8 for $800.
Correct. And then how do people go sign up for that? If they want to go online, or can they show up the day of? How do people reserve that space?
Well, on our flyer it has a QR code if you want to do it that way. You can also go to our website at ucpcc.org and click on events, and it'll take you to the event page. You could also contact our office if you had to, but they'll walk you through doing everything online, and it makes it easier for us.
So it's ucppp.org.
ucpcc.org. Correct.
cc.org.
Correct.
Okay, great. And that's important for viewers, so they can go online and then just take a little bit of a closer look.
That's correct.
Speaking of a closer look, we have a real quick clip here that we'd like to show the viewers. Can you tell them a little bit about that?
Sure thing. I'm pretty sure this is one of our updates that we do on our construction. It's also our time warp, as they say. But once a week we go in there and we talk about the sheetrock just went up, or we had us it started as tearing down things and then rebuilding, from putting in 13 changing rooms, more than 20 toilets throughout the facility. We've got a nursing area. We've got, really, because of fire and every code, our fire code's a 2-hour firewall. So there's a lot of adjustments and changes, and every day, for me, it's exciting because I get to see it firsthand. What we want people to do is come see it. And, you know, if they follow us on Facebook or one of the YouTubes, we're on everything social media-wise.
Right.
You can see the updates, you see what we're doing, and you can see how to get involved. And really what happens is, if you think about it in life, everybody will end up with being associated with a person with disability one way or the other. You just don't know when.
And that's so true. And in my other profession, I do work with people who have disabilities, and it's really important that the community has this type of location where they can come and feel comfortable. With that said, what area of town, can you give an address?
Yeah, I can. It's 2044 East Nees Avenue. It's on the corner of Maple and Nees Avenue in North Fresno.
Sure.
And not too far from River Park in that area. And I mean, there's a bunch. We're in Church Row, so there's a bunch of churches up and down the street from us. And it's the Old Well Church. We bought it from 5 years ago, and they stayed rent for a few years, and we've been under the renovation project for now pretty much a year and a half, almost 2. And it's a slow process, but it's the right process. We're doing the right thing, and we're going to have an amazing facility in the future.
And what is the expectation of the completion, or where's your goal?
Our goal is, right now, the contractor said looks to be done in December, with everything kind of tied up by early January, so we can start moving into January. And we'll have another big event, come next, maybe March. Maybe we'll do a St. Patrick's Day.
There you go.
Hello to the Irish, right? Aaron Go Bra, whatever works, because then we'd be in the facility at that time, full time.
And you know, people may not be able to attend, but they can still make a donation.
Correct.
Could they still go online and make that contribution
Correct.
online?
Yeah, there's 2 sites. You can go to the UCPCC.org site. You can check on the youholdthekeys.org site on there. That's the best way to give towards the capital campaign. And at that point, and if you really want to come and do a tour, you want to come see it at a different time, please feel free to contact us and come see us, and we'll make that happen, because a lot of people just don't know what's happening.
Well, I'm one of those people, and I
Right.
think I really appreciate you coming out to talk about this. I belong to a Rotary, and
Yep.
you know, these are things that we always like to learn about, as well as other groups in the Valley, so they can make that difference, and people individually also can make that difference, because whatever it is that you can contribute, anything, it makes a difference, because you're serving such a large population. It's true, there are people who have cerebral palsy, but you're branching out to all disabilities.
Correct. And we've been doing all our disabilities for 50 years.
Right.
It's just we started as CP, and we're part of the national affiliate, and that's an amazing thing. But it was a time for the change. People need to know more. You know, we need to educate them. We've been around 71 years, and most people don't know what we do. So we're fixing that, and that's a great thing.
Well, you certainly helped fix that today, Roger, and I thank you so much for coming out. So, folks, once again, we could put up the flyer June 5th. That's a Thursday, and please just take some time in the evening around 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock to go out and have some wonderful hors d'oeuvres, and then have some spirits, beverages,
Correct.
right?
Yep.
And then take a look at the silent auction, because every little contribution, again, it makes a difference in someone's life. And I think that's so important. Roger, please feel free to come back again, any events you have, and it's always good to know that we can reach out to the people in our valley, and they're going to help support.
Absolutely. And I've been coming here for the 9 years that I've been involved, and Mike's been a big supporter, and everybody here at Central Valley Talk, we appreciate the support, and it's great to get a little bit on video and get it out to people, and it's helped us in many, many ways, and it's just more people understand about what we do and who we do it for, and then between our students and our staff, no better place to work.
Well, thank you again, Roger. This is Hope Roski with Central Valley Talk Business, Arts, and Events.